Today, I will be discussing a very sensitive topic, and that is racism. Racism has always been an issue in the United States. Moreover, we see these countless and careless acts of police brutality against African Americans, specifically surrounding the recent events where George Floyd was tragically murdered. Yes, I say murdered, by the officer Derek Chauvin in Minneapolis on May 25th, 2020. We will first take a look at the video that captured all of the drama.
Bro, get in the car, man.
I will.
Get in the car.
I can't move.
I've been waiting the whole time, man. Get up, get.
Get some water or something. Please. Please. I can't breathe. Shut up. Kill me.
So as you can see, he's crying out for help. He's continually telling the officers that he can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. You can tell he's obviously repeating it, and it's so obvious that he can't because Derek Chauvin, the officer right there, is blatantly kneeling on him. And the hypocritical part here is that the officer is telling him to get in the car, and he can't get in the car if he's being kneeled on, right? And he's saying he's gonna get in, so he's complying. So as you can see, this contradicts what the official police report had reported, saying that the George Floyd was resisting arrest, but in here it looks like he is complying, and you can definitely hear it through verbal evidence of the video.
Bro, you're firefighter.
Yes,
Bro,
I am from Minneapolis.
okay. Bro, you.
To put him through all this physical pain, that's not only illegal, but that's inhumane, and you see how there's simply no right to make him suffer like that if he's complying to standards. And the problem is that the way that racism plays into this is that you don't normally see this with other races. You see this mainly with African Americans having to suffer through this kind of discrimination and police brutality, and they don't feel safe sometimes when they're in our country. I say our country because our country, us being united, no matter what race we are, but sometimes they don't feel comfortable because of all these sad things that we hear and see about them on the news. This is just one of many incidents that have involved police brutality against African Americans. On July 17th, 2014, an African American man named Eric Garner was the center of a similar incident where the New York City police strangled him on suspicion of selling cigarettes.
New York City police officer in the chokehold death of Eric Garner, a man whose last words were, "I can't breathe."
And in the end, the officer was not charged at all. And simply, this is an injustice. I want to address and make it clear that these two men had their lives violently taken from them. Of course, there are many other examples, but these aforementioned incidents are simply unacceptable. I can't breathe. With all of the protests going around our country, I can understand the motives. Racism has always been this kind of evil shadow in the United States, and it's saddening to still hear that. However, with these protests, there are many flaws as well. Businesses are getting looted and destroyed, peaceful protesters getting arrested for saying what they believe in. It's just a shame to see all of this happen simultaneously. Right now, in the United States, we are fighting two enemies, racism and the coronavirus. We must unite in solidarity to do so. Let's make a promise to say no to racism and no to violence. Thank you.